So how is it going? Dank Division, Dank Dan here, and if you guys remember, last week was quite the interesting week. We saw Activision get bought out by Microsoft. We saw Sony stocks plummet. And there are a million questions pretty much running through a lot of players' minds. So, it's time that we dive into something that is being covered in regards to Activision with the next Call of Duty games. So, as we're already aware, Activision Blizzard is now part of Microsoft Corp. Now, here's some good news that everyone should know. For those of you worried about PlayStation losing COD completely, it has been confirmed that at least the next 3 games in the COD series are going to be playable on PlayStation, so you will not be losing it there. Now, before news of the 69 billion acquisition broke last week, Activision had already committed to make the next few Call of Duty games available on Sony's console. According to 4 people with knowledge of the deal, speaking anonymously because, well, they were not exactly authorized to speak to press. So that's going to include the sequel to Modern Warfare 2019, as well as all the other games that are going to be dropping, including Treyarch's next game, so you at least have that to look forward to. This deal is also going to include a planned new iteration of Call of Duty Warzone that is going to be free to play and moving forward. Now, Phil Spencer, who, let's put it this way, was recently appointed the Chief Executive Officer of Microsoft Gaming, said last week that he had spoken to Sony leadership about the franchise and that he has confirmed that his intent is to honor all existing agreements upon the acquisition of Activision Blizzard and his desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. And it is well known that Sony is an important part of the industry and he values their friendships. But, gamers are kind of starting to get a little curious about what those existing agreements were. Because traditionally, COD has been released on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation going over a decade back. And the sales have been amazing. Call of Duty games have received heavy promotion on PlayStation Store and have tied to massive marketing deals in recent years. Every game in the annual franchise ranks among the top selling on PS4 and PS5. Call of Duty games have been the best selling titles in the US each of the last 3 years according to the NPD Group. Now, for at least the next 2 years, Microsoft is committed to releasing Call of Duty on PlayStation, the people said. Neither Sony nor Activision have responded to requests for a comment, and Microsoft has also declined to comment. So plans start to get a little bit hazy for the Call of Duty games further out. As Microsoft said, it expects the acquisition to close sometime within the next 6 to 18 months. For those of you who don't know how to do math, that's about a half a year to a year and a half. After which, it will be able to decide whether to continue releasing future COD games on PlayStation. Now, people at the top of the food chain at Activision have also discussed spacing out COD games rather than putting them out every year. So, eventually, COD could, if they really felt like it, deprive their biggest gaming rival of one of the biggest franchises out there. Now, let's put it this way. This wouldn't be the first time that Microsoft has done this, as they already did this in 2020, following their acquisition of Bethesda Softwares. For those of you who don't know Bethesda Softwares, think Fallout, think of Skyrim, think of just that whole laundry list of games. Now, games that had already been previously announced prior to their acquisition, such as Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, were available on PlayStation. But a few months later, when Microsoft unveiled new Bethesda games named Starfield and Redfall, they were exclusive to the Xbox and Microsoft Windows PC. Now, new games from other studios bought recently, such as Obsidian Entertainment, have also skipped the PlayStation. So that begs the all-important question. Is there a chance that some of the franchises that are owned by Activision, this meaning COD, as well as, who knows, maybe seeing Guitar Hero or a bunch of other stuff being exclusive to Microsoft? I want to hear your thoughts on this, whether or not you think Microsoft is willing to make this kind of a decision, because let's face it, that is a lot of money. That is an entire gaming console that is making them a bunch of money. Imagine, instead of deciding to cut them out, you use them. Not to sound like a horrible business person, but if I were in their shoes, it's like, no. We're going to keep COD on your console, and you're going to watch as your players fund our next project, and we bury you. That's what I would do from a business standpoint. Don't cut out your competition. Have your competition pay for what's going to bend them over. With that being said, I want to see what you guys say in the comments section. What do you think is the gameplay going forward as the acquisition closes, as we see Microsoft pretty much take full control of Activision? And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to drop a like, click that comment section and start typing away. Don't forget to click that subscribe button to pretty much keep up to date on all things Call of Duty. And be ready, because the next video that I'll be covering, pending there isn't any crazy news, is going to be the fact that Activision, decided to not acknowledge the Raven QA tester union. So, someday we'll get QA testers, but that day apparently is not today. So to everyone out there, you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Do it wholeheartedly. Of course, as always, this is Dank Dan. I threw this in a little too early. Signing off.
Get them to hit that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers.
15.
What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.